I'm here with Bob with Bahama Boat Works. Hi, Bob. Can you tell us a little more about your boat?
We're built a high-end, high-quality open fisherman center console. We do everything in-house. Everything is custom done for customer specifications, electronics, 4 motors, live wells, fishing gear, dual station, dual control towers. It's endless.
Excellent. Well, wonderful. Is there anything else you want to show us? Any features?
Just a lot of things on, hatches, the way they're put in the boat. There's no screws holding them in. All the hatches are finished on both sides. There's double O-ring seal for keeping water out, watertight. All the boxes have liners in them. Easy access to all your bilge, live well pumps, trim tabs, transducer pockets. There again, double O-ring seal.
Excellent.
Moving forward into the console. Nice configuration. You can put 2 15-inch screens in here. You have 2 lever controls for 4 motors. Everything's all electronic now. Beautiful power steering through Mercury. No fasteners holding the console in. Aluminum going back to the top so it's not on the ground stubbing your toes. It's 3-piece construction. It's a hull, an inner liner, a cap. All high-end materials, vinyl ester resins, vacuum bag core, a lot of intense stuff. Notice here into the console it has a full inner liner in it, and this is all hand-finished edge here. Double deadbolt lock. Easy access to all your electronics, battery switches in here. And then down underneath here, this goes down 10 feet. And up on the ceiling in here, we put all the power steering pump for the motor, stereo amps. This boat's equipped with 18 speakers and 5 stereo amps. This easily shuts, keeps everything dry. Latched in there. You got a head in here, fresh water flush, so you don't have the raw water smell. Easy access here. Your head discharge for raw water pump is in there. We put the ABCY isinglass that holds on the front. It holds it here when you're not using it. Then moving forward here, you have a true Yale deadbolt lock that's all mortised into the door like something you'd see on a 100-foot boat. Moving forward here, you got a front cooler seat with a drink box. Now we option put chill plates in there. This customer opt not to. You have another 85-gallon below deck live well storage here. And then in here is your fish boxes. This drains overboard. Also acts as forward seating. Another unique feature we have, you still have plenty of seating here, and you can come up to the bow. Fish up here, do your anchor line, do bow line. Drop in anchor here. All our bow hardware is all flush. There's no fasteners holding it. It has welding studs on it. Easy pops up for your bow line. And your bow light right there, which is LED, Coast Guard approved.
Well, thanks, Bob. Beautiful boat. So thank you. Thanks for showing us.
We work very hard at it. We build them one at a time. Everything's done in-house. We build only about 1 boat a month, but it's all high-end, high-quality, good performance, and everything is built to customer specifications for whatever kind of fishing or boating they want to do.
Right. Well, it looks beautiful. Thank
you.
Kayla back here at the Miami International Boat Show, and I'm talking with Paul from Blue Water Boats, and he's going to tell us a little bit about flats boats. And I'm going to learn too, because I don't know much about inshore fishing, so this is going to be a little bit exciting. Paul?
Hi, and welcome to our show here.
Thank you.
We've been doing the Miami show for quite a few years with our offshore boats, and this is the first year where we've really shown the production versions of our inshore boats. And our inshore boats are designed mostly for flats and bay fishing, and that's why we call them the flats and bay line. They're a little bit of a hybrid. They have a bottom that'll run really well in the bay, go through a nice chop, keep you dry, but they can still get into shallow water, so you can do the type of inshore fishing that a lot of people really enjoy. And we've tried very hard to keep enough storage on the boat so that people can take a bunch of friends out with them. They can take the kids out with them. They've got stuff to store, places to store all the safety equipment they need. They have places to store the foul weather gear that they might need if they get caught out on a bad day. And they've got places for the food if they take the kids out, so everybody has a nice day out on the water. So if you'd like, I can sort of open some things up, explain to you what we have on the boat, and show you what the boat's all about. Okay, we're sitting in a Blue Water 180 Pro. We have 2 versions of the 180, the 180 Pro and the 180 FX. The FX is located behind us, and it has a slightly different deck layout. This boat's designed for an angler who wants to go out on the water for the day, but typically comes back to the house in the afternoon, stores the boat in the garage or besides the house. The FX model has storage for the rods in the deck that's lockable, whereas the storage for the rods in this boat are under the deck where they're easily accessible, but you don't have the security that you'd have on the FX model. One of the nice things about this particular boat is all the storage that we have. We have a tremendously large storage area that's dry storage. Whoops, dropping pieces here. Up front, this is fully lined, supported with a gas shock. The hatches are finished on both sides. Got a nice gasket to keep the water out. So if you put something in here, it's going to stay dry all day. Additional dry storage is located in this locker. So if you do want to go out to the islands down in the Keys and you want to camp out, you can bring all your camping gear. There's places to put things that'll stay dry all day long while you're fishing. In the afternoon, you get to your campsite, out comes the gear, and you're all set for the evening. This boat was fitted with a stereo. Got the speakers in the front where they give you great sound all day, and the controllers back on the console where it's easy to access. Boat has a console cooler seat, which is really, really nice. Keep your drinks cold during the day, and also gives your partner for fishing day someplace to sit comfortably. There's also room for 3 people to sit back at the helm. The console has been designed to give you a really comfortable seating position. Has a tilt helm so you can adjust the wheel to whatever angle suits you. Backrest is really comfortable, gets you up high so that you're not going to get fatigued running the boat all day. And the controls are really easy to reach without stretching. You can actually drive this boat from a sitting position, unlike many where you're reaching for the controls. The stereo control is here, your Garmin GPS is here, control for the power pole, everything is within easy reach. So it's pretty neat. It's a lot of fun to run this boat. Nice dry boat, cuts through the chop really, really well. And again, it gives you enough room to take your buddies out or your family if you like for a day of fishing on the water. Now in the back, we've got more storage, live well in the center, and this will keep your baits frisky all day long. It's got a light in it if you fish at night, and it's got a really nice scuppering system that takes the ammoniated water out so the baits stay alive. We've got more dry storage on this side, or a great place to keep your PFDs and other stuff, safety equipment that there's never enough room for on the boat. And on the starboard side here, you've got a release well, so if you're tournament fishing, you can keep your fish alive, weigh them in, and then release them alive afterwards. And that greatly adds to the fisheries. We want to keep these fish alive for future generations. Now, we fitted this boat with a nice Mercury 154 stroke, a great running motor, fits the boat perfectly. It gets great fuel economy, and it's very easy to maintain as an owner, or you can take it into your local shop. But this boat was designed to be easy to be owner maintained. So that's about it on a walkthrough for the boat. If you get an opportunity to come see us, we're at Fort Pierce in Florida, just a little bit north of Stuart, and we do have boats available for demos. And we're at the factory at 772-464-3735, where you can see us on the web at www.bluewaterboats.com. Thanks for stopping by our boats at the Miami show.
Hey guys, we have the special pleasure of actually checking out another boat too. I'm really excited about this. This is the 180 FX, and Paul's going to tell us a little bit about this boat. Come on.
Thanks, Kayla. This is a very similar boat to the boat we just went through, the 180 Pro. We've made some different changes to the deck of this boat to accommodate other fishing styles. Now, most people, that fish the tournament trail are always taking their boats to different locations, and part of the problem at the end of the day of fishing is taking all your gear off the boat and bringing it up to the hotel room so it doesn't get stolen. And on this boat, we've eliminated that because we've got storage for all your gear under deck in locking compartments. Now, these twist locks on either side here are fully locking, and when it's opened up, provide space to keep all your rods in a locked up area so that you don't have to worry about security over the evening. And after a day fishing on the water, you can come in, have yourself a nice meal, a cocktail or two, go to bed knowing that everything's going to be safe overnight. Likewise up here, we've got big dry storage area, gas shocks, nicely finished hatches, gasketed to keep the water out. And again, this is a locking compartment, so what you put in here stays in here. On this boat, we configured it a little differently, again with the tournament fishermen in mind. Up forward, we've got a small pitch well so that while you're fishing, you can have a gentleman up here casting baits. There's another live well in the back, and you can fish from the back of the boat. So 2 anglers can work this boat, fishing live bait all day long, and have plenty of access without walking back and forth and disturbing each other. The rest of the boat is very similar to the other boat. Storage compartments in the back, live well in the center, storage underneath the seat, and a console cooler seat here. The consoles are the same in both boats. The features of the console are the same in both boats, and so keeps it a little easier for us on the manufacturing side. So that's our FX, and if you have any questions, you can reach us at the shop. Thanks for taking a look.
Thanks, Paul. This has been really interesting. I didn't know a lot about inshore fishing until today, so I'm really excited about this. Thank you.
Well, thanks for coming by, Kayla. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much. Great meeting you.
Bye-bye now.
I'm here with Todd, and he's going to tell us a little more about the Jupiter 41 Sport Bridge Express. So, Todd, if you can give us some more information, that'd be great.
How you doing? New for 2013, this is our 41 Express, shown here with the Sport Bridge option. Standard power package would be the triple Yamaha 350 V8 4-stroke outboards. Performance-wise, we are in the mid 50 mile an hour range for this boat, cruising in the comfortable 34 to 39 mile an hour. 480 gallons of fuel on board, standard with a Fisher Panda 8 kW diesel genset. Starting on the transom here, we do have a twin 60-gallon live well. Fish boxes in the floor, 6.5 feet in length. This is the mezzanine seating here on the bridge. We have twin refrigeration units on individual thermostats to make them either fridges or freezers.
Wow, great.
As we come up here, we do have a barbecue grill back here for those that are doing a little bit more cruising than fishing. This is the bar area. We do have a 40-pound per day ice maker. Up here on the bridge deck is the L lounge. Plenty of storage up underneath here. We have our tournament ladder back helm chair. We do have a pod style sportfish design helm. We are completely integrated with the newest Simrad electronics, C-Zone digital switching, and we are debuting the new Yamaha joystick, which is the Helm Master Steering total boat control. One of the main things you notice is the visibility here on the bridge. We've gone to a 3-piece glass design, curved glass, with just the 2 pillars in the corners. There's really not an area that you can't see very, very well and safely on this boat. So operation is fantastic in any inclement weather.
Fantastic. It's beautiful.
As we step down into the cabin, as we're here in the cabin, we do have this arrangement set up to comfortably sleep as many as 5 people. We do have the dinette that is on a high-low pedestal. There's a cushion that goes in place here so that people can sleep up here. Obviously with a large queen-style berth up here, LCD TV on the wall here. Because it's an outboard boat, typically this boat would have been inboards and the engines would be back here underneath the bridge deck. Now that it's outboards, this area has been opened up as a aft berth, so you can sleep 2 more people back here.
Very spacious.
One of the unique things for a boat of its size is to have a full walk-in head with a separate stall for the shower. Full galley, microwave convection, 2-burner cooktop, all stainless steel appliances.
Very nice. Beautiful.
Our customers are the type of customers that are typically used to building much larger yachts. They like the ability that as we build one boat at a time for that individual customer, they can choose everything from the type of woods, the type of countertops, the floors, the fabrics, the leathers. Everything is unique to that customer. Everything you see in here is as standard, but they get to customize it how they see fit.
Fabulous. And what is the price range on this?
This boat is typically going to range in the $650 to $715 range. Just depending on what they're doing for additional options, be it tower, how custom they get with the electronics and things like that.
All right. Well, thank you, Todd. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
very much. We appreciate it.
Kayla here with TNA Fishing. We're wandering around the Yamaha booth, and they have a little interesting gadget I want to show you.
Well, thank you. This is Yamaha's new fully integrated boat control system called Helm Master. It completely changes the way you operate and control an outboard powered boat.
Can you show us a little bit?
Well, sure. The first thing you notice different with this system is it brings into the equation a joystick. And the joystick pulls together all the control aspects that you're used to when you're operating a boat. It operates twin and triple configured V6 and V8 outboard Yamahas, and it does it in a manner so that instead of controlling a boat traditionally with the steering wheel or with the throttle controls, you can use the joystick to maneuver your boat the way you would like it to operate in closed conditions such as a marina, around a fuel dock, or what have you. You simply point the joystick
Take a look at this. This is pretty cool.
in the direction you want the boat to move. It's simple. It's intuitive. What do you want the boat to do? You feed that into the joystick. You push it forward if you want to go forward. Makes sense. But let's say you find yourself in a position where you want to rotate the boat. Well, that's easy too. All you do is you take the handle, and you rotate it.
So you made it easy to use, basically.
That's exactly right. We take the difficulty out of the system. We make controlling the boat intuitive instead of difficult. And imagine being at a restaurant where you want to park your expensive boat and you have your family with you on the boat, and you want to do it in a manner that's not intimidating. Well, with this, you bring the boat in the position you want. Imagine in that type of a situation being able to slide the boat sideways with the simplicity of a finger.
Oh, wow, that's incredible. Look at that.
And at this point is when the crowd stands up and cheers. Helm Master by Yamaha.
And I'm with Les from Contender Boats, and he's about to show us a really beautiful 39-foot boat. Let's check this out.
Well, thank you for coming by, Kayla. And yeah, welcome to the Contender booth at the Miami International Boat Show. Right now we're on board our 39-foot Contender. It's our step tall model, so it's a 39 ST, but this one's a little special. This isn't just our standard 39 ST. This is what we call our 39 ST hybrid. Now, we have a luxury sport series, which is really family friendly, has forward seating, has a lot of features that are great for sandbars and going out and entertaining. And we also have features that are pretty much synonymous with the Contender, which is going to be the fishability, all the live wells, the fishing, the fish boxes, pretty much everything that makes for a competition tournament boat. And what we did was we combined them, so that's where the hybrid comes from. So we have a fantastic selection of features on this boat. All right, we're going to start back here on the transom. In the transom of our 39 ST, we have two built-in 45-gallon live wells. We can do clear live well lids, we can do the fiberglass, we can gel coat match it if you had a different cap color. We also have this fantastic folding and removable bench seat here. Very comfortable. This way, if you have some guests on the boat and you're cruising out to your fishing spot, or you're cruising over to the sandbar that you like to hang out at, this is perfect, very comfortable, can seat up to about 3. Over here we have our in-deck fish boxes. These things are huge. You can fit all the biggest fish that you're going to catch on a day's trip in here. We have one on the other side, so plenty of fishing room to store it. Back here in our leaning post, this is what we call an entertainment center on this boat. And this particular boat, we have a Corian top with a built-in sink. The right-hand side is perfect for putting in a cutting board or preparing sandwiches while you have the sink here. We also have a cooler that is slide in and slide out. This way, when you are preparing your drinks and everything, you can put them in there. If you're fishing, it slides out of the way. When you need it, it comes right out very easily. When you notice the top on our boat, you can see that it is a powder-coated aluminum. We also do gel coat match the bottom. So if you wanted to match the hull bottom or hull side, we can do that. It helps reduce glare as well as add aesthetic appeal to the boat. We can do these built-in molded-in speakers, which are fantastic, again, for entertaining. So when you do have the friends and family on the boat and you're looking to have a little bit of a party, you can turn up the volume and entertain friends and family. Our console, you can see, is very large. This in particular is our sport console side entry. So over here on the port side, we do have an entryway that leads down into a head. The head, we can do either a teak flooring to decorate it. We can also do a Corian countertop in there. You can leave it just fiberglass, or we can even do some other materials that we can cover up to decorate it and spruce it up. As you can see, our console supports today's largest electronics. On this particular boat, we do have twin Garmin units as well as a little glove box here. And this boat is also featured with the brand new Yamaha Helm Master system. This is a joystick drive that will actually move the boat laterally as well as twist and multiple directions. So it is very easy to dock, very easy to run. You know, I've said a few times that children as young as 6 years old with any kind of boating experience could probably dock this boat, even though it's as large as a 39 foot. A couple cool features that are small but do resonate with some people is our cup holder, rod holder combos here. So they're not just rod holders and they're not just cup holders. This way it's the best of both worlds, like I said again, for fishing and family entertaining. All right, our Helm Seat on this 39 ST hybrid is made of very plush vinyl, very comfortable, extra cushion, and as you can see, these are folding and adjustable thigh and back support. This way, if you are sitting, it is an extra support for your thighs and your knees. And then when you're running, you can fold it up, and you can see this curvature right here is for your lower back, and it gives you great support when you're running offshore. We also have a powder-coated aluminum footrest here, so this way if you are sitting and just relaxing, you can put your feet there, and it is a good spot to stay comfortable. Okay, so now that we're on the bow of this 39 ST Hybrid, you can see there's a lot of seating up here. It makes it very comfortable. This way when you do finally get to that sandbar or you're cruising down the intercoastal on the way to that restaurant, you can have multiple people up here just like me and Kayla, very comfortably seated. And we also have this fantastic coffin box lounge here. So as you can see, if you are in the sun, you're already at the sandbar, it's a perfect spot to take out a drink and hang out, relax, catch the rays. And we got some armrest built in as well as a back roller so you can adjust yourself. And it's just very spacious, very comfortable, fantastic for entertaining. And again, plenty of room to walk around if you were to be fishing. We also have some molded in speakers up here. So we already went over the molded in speakers in the hardtop. We can mold them in here to the gunnels. This way, if you are already at your destination or on the way, you can crank up the music and have a little bit of a party. And again, there's storage underneath all of these seats. Obviously, the coffin box. The coffin box is on an electric lift, so it can raise. And you do have access to your fish box underneath there. And you have full locker storage for rods. And under here, you have a fish box as well. So the boat is really equipped with some fantastic features, and is fantastic for both entertaining and fishing, as you can see.
Thank you, Les. This is definitely one of the largest boats that we've seen for sport fishing here at the Miami International Boat Show. And you know, as they say, our women like the bigger the better, right? Kayla here at the Miami International Boat Show, walking around, looking at all these sport fishing boats. I ran into Scotty Begovic, throttle man for the 6-time world champion Miss Geico race team. And some of you know the old boat burnt down, and they're debuting their new boat this year at the Miami Boat Show.
Yes, we are. It's a 50-foot Victory hull made over in Dubai. We put that boat on the water about 3 weeks after we burnt the other boat up. We kind of threw it together, found engines wherever we could, and kind of struggled through the year. And we just signed a deal with Mercury Racing yesterday, and they did a press release. And we'll be running the new Mercury 1650 piston-powered motor this year, and we're going to be ready to kick some ass.
That's it at TNA Fishing. Thanks so much for taking the time, Scotty, and congratulations.
Thanks, Kayla.